What's going on, guys? So in today's video I'm going to be talking about how you can maximize lean gains as a hard gainer. Many of you out there, including myself, you struggle to put on size and put on lean muscle. You seem like you're eating a ton of food, you're working out, you're upping your weights, or you're training hard and you're just not putting on the amount of size you think you should be putting on. There are a few pieces to this that you need to take into consideration, and the first piece is that it takes time. I get asked a lot by a lot of friends and people, why am I not growing? I want to be like this or like that. Like, why haven't I gotten there? I'm like, well, first of all, how long have you been working out? And when they say, 2 months or a month, it's just not going to happen in a month. Obviously, when you first start working out, if you've never lifted in your life, you will put on size pretty quick and it will happen fast. So you can put it on in a month or two. You can see progress. It all depends on genetics as well. But you can see progress, but you're not going to, for the average person, you're not going to be seeing crazy progress or anything too crazy. So it takes time is the first piece. And the second piece is, are you eating the proper amount of protein or just in general food that you need to be eating? Now, if you're a hard gainer, I like to say, especially for younger kids, is that you don't necessarily need to be eating clean foods. And eating clean could mean, for some people it means different things, but, chicken and rice and broccoli, that doesn't mean that. If you struggle to put on size, in many cases, if you're a skinny kid, or just a skinny person in general, right? If you're a naturally skinny person, you're going to need to eat more. That's just the way it is. If you're eating the right amount of protein, that's good. That's step one. You need to be eating your body weight in grams of protein. Approximately, if you get up around there, a little over, a little below, that's good enough, and that'll put you in a good spot. The next piece is carbs and fat. Fat, isn't as big of a deal. You need to have some fat. You need to be eating over 50 grams of fat because, each day, because you need to be at least keeping your hormone levels, and fat will deal with your hormone levels a lot. So you need to keep your levels in check. Eating more than 50 grams of fat a day, I wouldn't recommend going over 100 grams. So somewhere in that range, right? And then the carbs will fill out the rest. You gotta calculate your maintenance calories. I have a video if you want to go check that out. Calculate your maintenance calories. Eat a little bit more than those maintenance calories, and that will hopefully be where you have to be to gain size. Now, many times those maintenance calorie calculators aren't 100% accurate. So what do you do when that happens? Well, what you do is you eat more. If you're not gaining the weight, eat more. Keep eating until you are gaining the weight. Now, when it comes to gaining the weight, right, you shouldn't be gaining a pound a week if you're trying to gain lean muscle. If you're just trying to gain size and optimally build muscle, you know what? If you're gaining a pound a week, that's fine. You should be gaining, I'd say, a half pound a week is fine. If you gain a half pound a week, you're in a good spot. You're gaining some lean, you're hopefully gaining lean muscle. You're putting on some fat, but at the end of the day, the fat that you're putting on is not going to be nearly enough to make a huge, you're not going to be seeing major increases in your fat over the course of a month if you're going at half pound a week. If you're going at a pound a week, you're going to be seeing a lot more fat, and you're going to be well, I'm getting big, but you're going to be a little more hefty than maybe you want to be. So you got to keep those things in check. And then the next piece is when it comes to the gym and working out and making progress, right? If you want to maximize lean gains, you have to make progress. You have to push yourself in the gym to new levels each week if you want to make progress. The whole thing that I like to think of it as when I'm in the gym and I'm trying to make progress and trying to gain muscle, all I think about this is simple. Yeah, food is I don't think about food when I'm in the gym. I'm not thinking about that. I think about when I'm here, what I need to do. And if I know that I'm trying to gain muscle, strength does come with that, right? So if you gain strength, you're gonna gain size. So let's say I'm hitting bench press in the gym. I am trying to beat what I did last week. If I only hit 225 for 1 rep last week, I'm trying to hit 230 this week, or maybe 2 reps at 225. Whatever it is, I'm trying to beat it. If you continuously are beating your last week under proper form, you will gain muscle and you're going to gain lean mass, because as long as your food is your nutrition is correct, but you will be increasing your strength, you'll be progressing, and then your muscles are going to have to adapt to that load that you're continuously increasing each week, and that's how you're going to grow. It's not going to be easy, let me tell you that. It's not going to be easy, and some weeks are going to be harder than others, but you have to push through that and push yourself to the next level to get to those lean gains, guys. So I will definitely be doing more videos on different pieces to this, because there's so many pieces. It's just a brief overview that I'm doing right now, because there's so many more parts to this, but I'm going to do more videos of those like that in the future. So that is all for this video, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe. We got a lot more coming, and let me know, you guys, what you want to see in the future. Alright, thanks for watching.